Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Um, Hope you guys are having a great Saturday morning. It is cold, but I guess it's supposed to be cold this time of year. I just want to briefly talk to you guys about Harriet. Not the movie Harriet, but the story of Harriet Tubman's life. That woman was absolutely incredible. And I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding the authenticity of this movie. If some of the facts and some of the characters even in this movie are true, things really went down the way the movie said that it has. Now, I have not seen the movie yet. I do plan on seeing it soon. But what I do like, no, I mean, okay, yeah, a lot of movies, even the movies that say they are based upon a true story, kind of puts that disclaimer out there, puts the caption in the introduction of the movie based upon a true story, meaning that there are going to be some storylines and some details in that movie that may not exactly depict what happened in that person's life. But the bullet points, the main points, the main accomplishments that that person did pretty much are depicted in most movies that are based upon a true story. Now, with that being said, okay, there may be some facts in the movie that doesn't accurately depict or fully depict what happened in Harriet Tubman's life. However, what I love about the fact that this movie has been released is that it is stirring a lot of discussion and research. I would hope research anyway, on Harriet Tubman's life. And it's making a lot of people outside of the month of February, which has been put aside as late as Black History Month. Okay, now we're November, December, heralding the so-called holiday season, and more people are like fascinated and looking into the life of Harriet Tubman, which is a good thing, which is a great thing. I call her Apostle Harriet because that woman had a strong apostolic call on her life. She may not have ever been called an apostle. She may not have ever stepped foot in a church or a pulpit. But that woman had a strong apostolic anointing. You hear me? She set many people free. She built people. Just a little... I'm going to throw a little fact out there, a factoid. You guys can do what you want with it. There's a lot of people that say, oh, well, apostle, you can't say you're an apostle. You never have a church. You don't have members. What have you done? A real apostle doesn't build building. A real apostle builds people, because we are the church. Remember that. But anyway, okay, so what better way to build your people than to help free your people? And what did Apostle Harriet do? She freed 300 souls from the bondage of slavery. And she went all the way to Canada, boo. She crossed the border. Booyah. But anyway, I'm getting off topic and I don't want to do that. But anyway, this release, Harriet's movie being released, is causing a lot of people to delve and research and look into this woman we call Harriet Tubman, who we call Moses, or was called Moses. And it's an awesome thing. I think it's incredible. It's a beautiful thing. And, I know that I want to just put this out there. Love for my brothers. Brothers, listen to me. You listening? I want you to come up. Come here. Listen to me. I'm not bashing you, okay? My brothers. One on is not bashing. I know you think I'll be bashing you. I love y'all, my black brothers, my black men. My dad's a black man. I have 4 brothers. I have no sisters. I have 2 sons and 2 grandsons. I have 4 brothers. Most of my cousins are male. You feel me? So I love my black men. Okay? Okay? But because I love my black men, I'm gonna be honest and tell the truth. I'm not putting down my black man, okay? I'm not putting you down. Please don't look at it like that. But Brothers, brothers, come on. The way to uplift the black man is not to applaud everything the black man does, because all black men are not good and all black men are not evil. All white men are not good and all white men are not evil. All preachers are not good and all preachers are not bad. All policemen are not good and all policemen are not bad. Do you understand where I'm going with this? In other words, no matter who you are, where you come from, what you do, you have to look at who you are objectively. And you have to really be honest and say, hey, you know what? There's some things that's not quite right here with me or with what I do or with who I am. Excuse me. And I think especially in the black community, we are really afraid of really being honest and self-reflection and correcting the wrongs in our culture and our community. We want to uplift everything that black people do, even when it's wrong. And we can't do that. We can't grow as a community or a culture or people when we applaud wrong. We can't uphold wrong. We can't do that. And even in slavery time and even before slavery time, there were evil black men. Okay? There were bad black men. There were black men that were abusing their wives. There were black men that were molesting their children. There were black men that was diming out their communities. Now, I don't know how they were doing it when they were all slaves on a plantation, but I promise you, they had the same brothers. They had the equivalent of the drug dealer with the drug dealing mentality on the plantation. Okay? I don't think they were selling drugs, but they were black men on the plantation that would do anything to sell out their brother man. You feel me? And just like it was then, it is today. So when I come hard on my brothers, I don't want you to think that I'm doing it out of hating you or I'm bashing you. No, I'm saying, hey, brothers, this is not right. You need to fix this. Okay, you need to fix this, my brothers. This has to be corrected. It has to be aligned properly. If you don't fix this, your children are going to suffer. Your wives are going to suffer. Your baby mamas and your daughters and your mothers and your nieces and aunts are going to suffer, baby. So with that being said, Harriet Tubman's first husband was abusive. He was a coward. He was a cheat. I want you to do your research. And there are facts that prove that John Tubman did these things, okay? John Tubman, I have my Facebook friend, Big T. Wilson. Hey, my brother. He even said that when Harriet Tubman tried to start, going down in the Underground Railroad, that he went and captured her and brought her back to the master. What kind of foolishness? This is your wife. You're supposed to protect and cover your wives. What kind of brother would do that? Okay, so yeah, he was a shady character. Who knows why Harriet married her? Maybe because it could be that she loved him.